2nd and 10.
Inaccurate with that one.
We're early in this one, but already a crucial 3rd and long play coming up.
These are tough situations. What are you going to do on the offensive side? There's only so much you can do. If I was the defense, I would look for a screen.
I made the song so I can make
The
this
Steelers
money,
have it at the 39. Looking long. Brings it in for the score in the end zone. What in the world has happened here, Phil? Not even finished with the first quarter, and this game is almost out of reach.
It has been a lopsided affair. You've said that many
And then I
times.
found
and
the
it
side
has
when I
been.
made
But you know
style.
what? Don't be in total despair because you're losing here. Find a way to make some good plays, and maybe you can get back into this game.
Nelson's running this one out. The ball is out. And he's brought to the ground.
Well, that's nothing but just that's just luck. That's all.
Wow, I was stuck in a freaking tree and they had to kill me. Star Wars. It's gonna keep kicking you out. Wow. Dude, I'm done. Hey guys, I'm gonna go, alright? I need to go take a shower. You're not even playing. Okay, bye.
You can say you're the return team. They fumble the football. It bounces out, and they get it back. They lucky there.
The Cardinals offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better crowd this time.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The second quarter is underway with this snap. The defense gets a sack.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. After that penalty, it's now 2nd down and 20. From the shotgun. And the tackle is made in the end zone. That's a safety.
When you're a quarterback, it's all about thinking on the field. And when you're not thinking, you're going to make mistakes. That when you drop in the end zone, you've got to get rid of the football quickly. He did not. He is sacked for the safety. Well, a lot of good things happened on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown.
Peterson's all over the ball carrier. The Steelers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. 2nd and goal from the 8. Toss play. And pick up about 4.
Tim, when you look at the situation right here, you have a big lead. You're down near the goal line ready to score. And what you do to be a good sport, you just line up, you try to score, but you do it with a running play.
Touchdown. They're just running it up. Oh, my goodness. Can you believe this score?
Hard to believe, isn't it? Here in the NFL, you don't see this too often, especially early in the second quarter, where you think one team has absolutely no chance of winning this game today.
The Cardinals are ready to return to kickoff. Nelson's got a chance to return this one. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Cardinals will see if they can put that safety behind them now, Phil, as they're back on the field with their offense. I'm wondering if they're going to be a little gun shy after that last possession.
Yeah, I think it's hard to overcome it. I do, because when you get physically run over and give up a safety, well, what are you thinking when you come out on the field? We can't let that happen again, so that makes you tight. And we all know tight. Athletes don't play the best.
2 tight ends on the field here. Second and 12. Johnson's taking the handoff. 3rd down now. The Steelers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Was able to recover the ball. One thing that's truly evident here is that this has been a defensive unit that's been the aggressors in setting the tempo in this first quarter plus.
Always a good thing for your football team when your defense is out there playing fast and being reckless and being aggressive.
No stopping them now. That's a touchdown.
When you play special teams in the NFL, it's all about hustle. The punt team showed none of it. That's why they gave up that punt return for a touchdown.
The Steelers with an extra point try on the way. Makes the PAT. The Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. Nelson's got a chance for a return. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Cardinals offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest. Well, the quarter. Has such great confidence in the receiver, and why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
First down at the 38. Ball's out. The defense has the football. Tackles made.
When I talk to young quarterbacks, I say the number one rule is always keep 2 hands on that football. That time, he doesn't do it. That's why when he got hit in the pocket, he fumbles it.
The give. Looking for some daylight up the middle. Muscles through the defender. The blowout continues. Another touchdown.
Jim, when you have a good running attack, your running back has got to be able to break tackles. And that time, what did we see? Broken tackles by him. He's big and strong and fast, and that leads to the touchdown.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Nelson's got it. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Let's go.
Second down and 13. Timmons with the sack.
What a beating this quarterback is taking. You've got to change. You cannot continue to take these kind of hits. Get rid of the football faster.
The Cardinals come to the line. First down marker is at the 32. Makes the catch. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
It's third long. Nobody opened down the field, so the quarterback does the only thing he can do. Throw it short.
They'll down the ball. The Steelers offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Double tight end formation. They'll go ground.
This offense has been moving the football all day long. Once again in the red zone. They have a big lead. What will they do? I think they'll just try to run it in from here.
He's going to get another carry. Breaks away. Still powering ahead. Still not taken down. That's a gain of 10. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Steelers, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That's how we run the football, and he picks up some good solid yards. Great job.
Power surge for 6. Touchdown. This performance has been flawless, partner. It's been men against boys through the first quarter and a half.
You know, every once in a while you get a game like this. It only probably happens for teams once or twice a year where you can see somewhere in the second quarter that you are going to win the football game. Man, it lets you relax. It takes some pressure off, and it just makes for an awesome week ahead.
He'll have a chance to take off. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Cardinals offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Second and 13. He'll throw it over the middle. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch.
And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's third down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
And that's a gain of 9. The Steelers take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about
going to take it home for the touchdown. That timeout by the offense. The Steelers getting set now for the point after. Inside of the uprights. The Steelers getting ready to kick it away. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Cardinals offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense.
Ball's on the ground. Oh, they cough up the football and the defense takes possession. Closing in on halftime, and this team is in a world of hurt. The look before there's another snap. The officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurs.
The ruling on the field stands.
And after a quick review, the word has come in. The play on the field will stand. They need to get the play off. Looks like a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Coming to the line at the 27. The Cardinals come out in a dime package from the shotgun. He has the grab. Gets about 9 on the play.
What a nice job on the catch this time and breaking the tackle and getting those extra yards. When you make plays like that, if I was the quarterback, I'd give you a few more chances with the football.
Scrambling out of the pocket. Well, I'll tell you, it's getting ugly out here. Nearing the half, and this one is a laugher.
Oh, well, yeah, one team's pretty happy about it, but how about on the losing end of it? How would you feel like to be being blown out here right before halftime? It's a terrible feeling, and I don't know if you can regroup in the second half.
That kick came right at him, and it looks like the receiving team has recovered. The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning.
Let's go. 38.
2nd and 11. And the pass is thrown away.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
I think you have to hand it to the front seven, Phil, whether it's the schemes, the calls they're making at the line of scrimmage, whatever. They played an almost flawless first half of football.
They sure did. And when you talk about defense, it always comes down to the front seven. They got to stop the run, and can they pressure the passer? If you do those two things, those defensive backs, trust me, they're going to play well, and it's been an outstanding effort by the defense so far.
Loss of a couple that time. The Steelers offense enjoying an outstanding first half here, partner, and they're sitting on a pretty comfortable lead as we draw near the break.
Yeah, their offense is playing well. Now, the defensive side, what you have to do, you're getting beat up a little bit, so go in there at halftime.
Going to take it the distance. Touchdown!
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long-running play for a touchdown. And how about that one? It had it all in its speed. Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
Fields the football at the 3. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Cardinals didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy.
The Cardinals have it at the 24. Ball's loose. It's a takeaway. He's brought to a halt. There's a lot they'll have to talk about. Halftime, and ball security is certainly going to be right at the top of the list.
Well, I don't know if they can get there, Jim. There's so many things to talk about in this game. They have not played well on either side of the ball, and that fumble just piled more on, and I'll tell you, this is going to be an upset coaching staff at halftime.
Inside the 20 now at the 19. Dropping back now into the shotgun. They score again here to pad the lead. My goodness, Phil. Halftime can't get here soon enough as it's blowout city.
It is. I know you can't wait for halftime because you scarf down food at halftime like you haven't eaten in a week. So we don't want to keep you from that. But this game, oh my gosh. Been lopsided, hadn't it? And you're right, the team that's losing, they can't wait to get to the locker room.
Fields the football at the 8. And he's tackle right at about the 28-yard line. The Cardinals just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? The coaches, look, you make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The first half comes to an end, and this one seems to be already decided. We're watching complete domination play out. Larry is coming up next with the highlights. All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. He's brought down at the 30-yard line.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
Airtight coverage, incomplete.
Well, when you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field, play tight man-to-man coverage, it takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
This is a tough situation for the offense, 3rd and long coming up. But it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 30. Airing it out. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. Looks like no adjustments were needed at halftime as they continued to cruise.
Yeah, they just continued what we saw in the first half. And look, you know, they had such confidence going into halftime, and they kept that emotion on their side. They came out here in the second half, and what they do, they added to their lead.
Return ends rather quietly short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. The Cardinals talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Cardinals come to the line with a bunch set. 2nd down and 10. Ball is out, and the defense has it. Look at the numbers, Phil. This is a running back that struggled early, but since then has really found his rhythm.
Yeah, when the run game doesn't work, it just looks really ugly to everybody, to the team and the fans. But they stayed with it, and now this thing is starting to look, well, not pretty, but pretty good.
Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing.
The margin is increased with another touchdown. Obviously, they're not content to just sit on the lead. They're putting the hammer down here early in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, yeah. Listen, this is fun time, man. Keep padding those stats. It's like if you get 2 home runs in a baseball game, you don't go up there the last time thinking, well, it doesn't matter. You're looking for that 3rd home run to make it a great day.
The onside kick is turned away, and the receiving team has it. The Cardinals are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points, and now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took him to the sideline and just gave him heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of saying it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
Get ready.
2nd and 10. James Harrison takes down the quarterback.
Defensive coordinators love this. When they can sack the quarterback without taking any chances. That time they just send the front 4. They get the sack, and they didn't even blitz.
Let's go.
The Cardinals take it from the 43. And that pass is just thrown away. And the defensive intensity continues out of the half. They'll look to put this game even further out of reach.
Man, when everything is going your way on the defensive side, that's what you do. You just play with more enthusiasm. You're faster. You feel good. You have confidence in everything you're doing. And it's been great here so far today.
That's Campbell making the stop. And a run back of only a yard.
Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
Get ready.
The Steelers from the 27. Going for the home run. Jumps up and hauls it in. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. Phil, they add another touchdown here at the start of the third. And have you ever heard of a mercy rule in the NFL?
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything such as a mercy rule. But if there was, they would call it off right here, wouldn't they, Jim? But, hey, look, what a job at halftime. They wanted to keep things moving in the right direction. They have done that. And, man, what an awesome display by the offense.
And he's going to be taken down well short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 15. The Cardinals weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short.
James Harrison has a sack.
Nice job that time to the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback, too.
The Cardinals get a first down. That's reception number 4 for him.
Well, that'll make you feel... better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
1st and 10. Got hit on release. This will be 2nd down. Probably go as a drop.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Ball comes out, and the recovery is made by the defense. And in for the touchdown.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Nelson's going to run this one out. The ball is jarred loose. Tackle's made.
This game is still about hitting. When you hit the other team hard enough, that football comes loose. Nice job by the kicking team. They make the hit, and they recover the fumble. Great job.
Coming in, the hype around this one with these two quarterbacks was enormous, but only one has had a solid game.
Well, listen, even though as a quarterback you don't go out there in the field and play against the opposing quarterback, you are competing against him, and you want to do better than he does, and you want to win. But that's not the case here today. One guy's really struggling.
Down the field. Almost intercepted.
That's what you have to do as a defensive back. You got to wait to the last second. Wait till the receiver uses his hands, and once they go up, put your hand in between them and knock that football down. What a play.
Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. Bill, we talked at halftime about how this game could tighten up, but instead they just continue to dominate.
Yeah, Jim, and listen, want to give the offense credit for how they're playing out there and adding to the lead, but wow, on the defensive side, sooner or later you got to just man up, toughen up, and find a way to stop the opponent's offense.
He'll take it from the 4. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go. Go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Cardinals line up in the pistol offense. Here's the handoff. Harrison's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Cardinals running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series. We still have more than a quarter to play here, Phil, but this defense shows no signs of wearing down.
I think we're surprised by this, really. We didn't expect them to just dominate all day long, and so far it has been total domination. What a lucky play that time by the return team. They fumble the football. Nobody's hustling, but somehow they find a way to recover their own fumble.
When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game.
He dives in for the score. Touchdown. This is going to be a true statement win for them today.
They are serving notice to the rest of the NFL that this is what they want to do the rest of the year. And that is be sharp on offense, be physical on defense, and this is what can happen. You can win in a blowout.
Williams is there to make the tackle. That return's good for about 22. The Cardinals got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Second down after that pass play. The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Takes it from the gun. Got drilled as he throws it. 3rd down on the way.
Get ready.
Phil, this team has been menaced all game long on 3rd down. They cannot figure out a way to pick up a first.
Well, listen, I can't figure out what menace means. I got to start bringing a dictionary with me to the games I'm doing with you. You throw out all these big words, but if you mean they've been bad, then I agree.
Brought down right at the 50.
Well, that time he only gets a couple yards, and if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
The Steelers came out firing after the break and have done well now to extend their lead here in the third quarter, Phil.
Yeah, you'd like to think it's some adjustments they made at halftime, but for me, it's the quarterback play. He has been very sharp and right on target.
Second down and a long way to go. He's in the clear. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Steelers kicking team comes out. Their offense now has some time to rest after picking up over 50 yards on the ground on that last drive. Nelson's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Cardinals offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
First down at the 20. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so much. Things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 4 on the play. Second down and a long way to go. Hewitt's the one who made the big stop.
Steelers defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
The Cardinals get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. The ball is out. Recovery by the offense. The player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. The Cardinals will punt the football. Still on his feet. That's a gain of 8. A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get in all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
And that's a gain of 10. To the ground. Power surge. Touchdown. We're late third, Phil, and kind of like looking at you. This game is getting uglier by the minute.
Wow, you know, and everybody says you're a nice guy. Now, see, you say things like that, and you just ruin your reputation as a man of the people. Heck. Oh, well. Well, you know, Jim, sometimes you got to say mean things. This game has been mean, too. One team is getting blown out.
Nelson's going to test the coverage this time. And the tackle's made inside the 15. The Cardinals offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Second down and 13. He's got the catch. That's his first reception today.
Well, when you're playing this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant patterns.
And he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
And no return this time as the punt's covered up. The Steelers have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
They came out here in the first half and established the run, and they haven't let up since halftime.
They haven't. We have a very good run offensive line out here today. We got a really good running back, and the coaches, they kept giving the running back the football, and they are getting it done. Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
Touchdown! What a run! This game is really out of hand now. The Steelers couldn't have asked for this third quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far as they just continued to do what they were doing in the first half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here.
This should be the last play of the quarter. The Steelers snap it at the 26. Running room. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, inside, and he's pulled for the touchdown.
You don't see a lot of them anymore. Look up.
That's going to be a timeout charged to the offense. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Bell's going to take the handoff now. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Bell's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Steelers come out in a jumbo set. Launches it down the field, and they can't connect.
I think the coach has got to call more of these plays. That's a good job of at least trying to get the big play, but they cannot get the completion on that long throw.
3rd down and 6. Now makes the move to the right. On his way. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
The Steelers now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent positions.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd down and 10. Finds his mark, and he races out of bounds at that point.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Loss of 2 on that play. 3rd and 12 to go. Trying to find an opening to the right. Another touchdown to increase the lead. And that just adds to what... They're set to punt it away now. Kicking team gets down there and downs the ball. When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today.
They're going to run it right. A foot race to the end zone. Going to take it home for the touchdown.
Anytime you see a long run,
they're in punting formation.